I'm not really sure if I told you this already, but uh, I'm 100% sure that Asperger's is either the next stage in human evolution or a stepstone to the next stage in human evolution, as there are quite a few traits that people with Asperger's have or can develop to have that are superior. And if you look at me, I already mentioned my IQ is like 101, but because of my Asperger's, I just I'm really good at like five things or something. Like I'm just like really good at them. And if you channel that energy into like my energy, channel that interest, that passion in into something useful. I like if you were to think about like, ooh, is this marketable? Can I, if I were to learn this, is this like is this something that I could make money off of, so I could have more kids? You know, because that's like the ultimate goal. You either want to support people, like support people, so you could further your family's genes, because like, oh, you got a good gene pool or something, or you want to further your own gene pool. In the case if you're potentially superior to your family, which it it's pretty weird when that is the case. Like if you're a lot smarter than your family or you're not, like those are both pretty dang weird. Because if you aren't smarter than your family, like potentially, um, then you have like a dad or a mom that's like really fucking smart, but you can see how like the 1980s really fucked them up. Like you could see that they didn't really uh, learn stuff like the stuff that I did, like how to be rational. So it's not like, oh, I hate those people. And everyone is stupid, man. All the people that you'll meet are pretty fucking stupid once you get pretty good at being like rational and stuff, like me. And it seems like it was an ego thing. It's I just wanted to do that, and I just did. And Asperger's really helped me because I just don't lose debates, because I don't argue on things that I don't really know anything about, because I got over the urge to have an opinion on something I don't really know anything about, which is something that I had a problem with. Most people usually have a problem with. They always have a problem with that. They always want to have an opinion on it so they could seem like an authority on it. I don't know, it's some sort of weird social dominance thing. I don't really care about social dominance. I mean, it's useful and stuff, and you definitely want to talk to people, but if you're not qualified, it's obviously going to hurt more than it would help. So I'm pretty neutral on it. But Pracetam should really help you. It really should. And I don't know if I told you this already. Maybe I did. I can't remember the conversations I had with you. All I remember is that they're really, really long, and I said a lot of things. A lot of things. And basically, I'm not sure if I told you about the Pracetam thing. Now I want you to do your own research on it, like, because you don't have websites all blocked like I do, because your mom's not insane, or is she? I don't know. If she is, she probably isn't smart enough to figure out safety NS is a thing, and like censor absolutely everything you look at and stuff. Like what she does, like, or you can't watch YouTube while you're doing your schoolwork. You can't do that. So I gotta go, mom, I need this. I can't learn if you're doing that. And that's why I did not do it. But yeah, I have safety net, so it's hard for me to research things. You probably don't. I assume you don't, because it's not really that big of a thing. So you could yeah, just research shit. Tell me things that I don't know, which is probably gonna be hard because you don't really know what I know and I don't know. Yeah, and also I want you to be more direct in the things or something. No, never mind. I'm not sure if that's like a trait that I developed via Asperger's or Asperger's and like knowing things, because I'm really direct when it comes to a lot of things because I like to think about them. I'm a deep thinker. I'm shitty at being a human. You know, I'm really bad at it, but I'm really good at being a person that sits down and thinks. And it doesn't look like I'm thinking. It looks like I'm just a lazy fuck. But I'm really like philosophizing, whatever that word is, about stuff. You know, like what is it? I'm basically making flow charts in my head. It's really great. So I don't know, man. Just don't tiptoe around anything because you think it's about like conform. Oh, I'm having a stroke. Don't tiptoe around things because you think you won't really conform to society. Because that's one of the things you have to break through with Asperger's. People want you to conform because they think it's a disorder, but it's not a disorder. It's really the inability of society to teach kids. You know, because like I said, their kids they go from like 60 to like 120 with like one bit of their IQ. Like they just don't know anything. They go from not knowing anything to being like a fucking genius within like 3 or 4 years of development. You know, it's ridiculous, and that's just because society isn't really geared towards, you know, helping Asperger's people because they're aliens. We are aliens. We have brains that are completely different. Our brains, I think that like I looked it up a while back or something. I don't really know. They got this information from somewhere. It's definitely not like, oh, I heard this from a friend, but like your brain just doesn't work. So like your brain is like, or can't use these other parts, and then like it starts using the other parts. Like there's some other ones, and that's how they do the magnetically induced autism. It's by like cutting off parts of your brain, and basically it forces it to use these parts of your brain that regular people that have regular Asperger's autism people do have. And like the person becomes a lot more attention to detail and stuff. Has a lot more attention to detail. I'm stupid. There we go. Yeah, just I want you to get good at some stuff, man. Come talk to me. Cause I'm becoming knowledgeable enough to like mentor people and stuff on like philosophy and shit. So like, just talk to me more. I want you to succeed. I'm pretty sure you have great genes. It's do this thing. I want you to make a lot of money. Own like a bunch of businesses because you decided to look at the products and stuff. Like look at all the products, and then you go, hey, I could compete in this market, and then you make something that's better than everyone else's things with superior manufacturing methods, you know, or something like that. Because 3D printing's a thing now, and it's very new for companies to like have that. And the things that do 3D printing are hella fucking cheap, really cheap, like really cheap, like fucking $1,000 for a good one. You know, that's an investment. That's nothing. Absolutely nothing. $1,000 is like 100. It's a bit over 100 hours of work. You know, like if you're gonna go to work, you get $8 an hour and stuff. And like, let's say you get like a job at McDonald's because you graduated high school. But you don't want to go to college. You just want to get a job and save a bunch of money up. So 8 times, no, not 8 times. It's 1,000 divided by 8, that's 125 hours of work. Like exact 125 hours of work. And that's like fucking 2-3 weeks. You make $1,000. So yeah, I want you to do that. Do something cool, really cool. Make some vacuum cleaner that like beats the fuck out of everything. And you have to have like good manufacturing techniques. My idea is you 3D print rubber, which is like the strongest fucking thing ever. So it really counteracts the fact that things that are 3D printed are usually like garbage. Like they just fall apart and shit. They're like 70% the strength of the stuff that's like actually casted and made out of the same stuff, you know? And basically you take rubber and you make like a mesh and you glue it together with like some really, 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 really strong glue. Not like really strong, but like strong enough so it's not gonna like fall apart, and it's gonna be resistant to a lot of things and not cost a lot of money. You know all this stuff, logistics. It's basic. It's common sense stuff. So you just do that, and it's like, oh, my vacuum cleaner has all these functions on it, and that would be like your prototype. And then eventually you get enough money so you can like actually cast plastic and stuff and be like, this is my new model. There's made out of this kind of plastic. Or you can like rent plastic making machines probably or something. Whatever, it's anything. Anything you want. Make tons of stuff. And you just sell it, and that's how I'm going to make all my money. You make your business, you know, it's a name. Has a cool name on it. I don't know what kind of name you'd be going for. You know, that stuff. But before you do that, you have to become a human like me, like a rational person. Like I said, there's no ego trip here. I'm actually pretty disappointed in the fact that people can't do what I do because it's pretty easy. It's really easy, actually. I mean, they have better verbal ability, so they should be able to read this stuff better. You know, they get this information in their head a lot better. They have better memory than me. They should retain it better. I just have the performance IQ. I'm really smart, you know. But I can't get the info in. Can't remember. So that's the advantage they have over me. So they should be able to do that, you know.